Oh, hi. Hi, you startled me there. Hi, why are you here? What's the video about? What's this? Can you show me the title? What does Elon Musk believe? Oh, he's a Nazi. Elon Musk is a Nazi. I guess that's the whole video. Have a good time. I'm going to go back to yelling about Joe Rogan. Why is there more time left on the video? Why is there more time left down here on the video? Guys, it was a week ago. He did this. That's like the internationally recognized symbol of, hey, this is a Nazi. Like anyone who's ever done, for the last century, anyone who's done this without immediately being like, ooh, no, didn't mean to do that, has been a Nazi. Like, I just want to be really clear about that. Like, that is, you don't just throw that one. You know what I mean? You can hear it. You heard it on the mic. It picked it up. He gave himself a Ric Flair chop. Like, if you don't know wrestling, that was not a mistake. Very obvious. Okay? He's a Nazi. End of video. Cool. Gonna go back to talking about why are we still here? What's going on? Everybody agreed that he's a Nazi. What do you mean everybody didn't agree? What do you mean everybody didn't agree? People called it a Roman salute? That is a not Roman? Yeah, because they got it from Mussolini, the other fascist that the Nazis liked. Like, that is... What are we talking about here? Who didn't call it a Nazi salute? The Washington Post? The Washington Post? Okay, you know what? Let me say something real quick about the Washington Post. The Philadelphia Eagles just crushed the Washington Commanders. Go Birds. There, we're done. Who gives a shit about the Washington Post? Next thing you'll tell me that the Anti-Defamation League, they did what? The Anti-Defamation League has spent the last, 15, 16 months calling every college student in America a literal Nazi because they're tired of seeing Holocaust genocide level atrocities happening on their phone every time they open up Instagram or TikTok or anywhere else, to the point where the ADL has pushed for TikTok to be banned and has openly admitted this repeatedly, that this was a big part of their goals. I've made multiple videos mentioning this over and over and over again, but if a guy throws that salute, the ADL has to say that's a Nazi salute. So that checkmate ADL. What do you mean they just said he was over-enthusiastic in the moment? What? ADL, what? Anti-Defamation League. What? You're saying that the richest man in the world stood behind the podium with a seal of the President of the United States during an inauguration celebration as he spoke to the first family, voters, and the entire world through a Nazi salute, and you're calling it an epic gamer moment? You're treating Elon Musk, a United States defense contractor, like he's PewDiePie losing in a first-person shooter game on a live stream? What are we doing here? Okay? ADL, that's gonna bite you in the butt. It already did. How did it... What happened? He made a bunch of Nazi jokes on Twitter because he got tired of people calling him a Nazi, even though he refused to admit that he threw up a Nazi salute or apologized for throwing up a Nazi salute. The Nazi guy threw up a Nazi salute, then refused to apologize for throwing up a Nazi salute. The ADL, they gave him cover. The Anti-Defamation League gave him cover, and then he thanked them by printing a bunch of Nazi jokes. These are the name of Nazi leaders. They aren't even good jokes. These aren't even good jokes. These are clearly written by the AI that he pays for called Grok, which is based on a Robert Heinlein book. By the way, Stranger in a Strange Land, good book. I'm really mad every single day because I hate Elon Musk that he took the word Grok from us. That was a good word. It meant a deeper understanding of things. And instead, he turned into an AI that puts bad Nazi puns on shit. Look at these. Don't say Hess to Nazi accusations. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Some people will gobble anything down. Gerbles up anything. Gerbles up anything is how you stop goring your enemies. No, this is dumb. This is dumb. He's a dumb Nazi, okay? Done. End of story. I don't care. It can't be more overt. Next thing you'll tell me, he went in front of, he did a Zoom call for a far-right German political party that constantly uses Nazi slogans, and that he called into them and then openly said, hey, you shouldn't feel guilt for the actions of your great-grandparents, and also Germany for Germans, and we need to keep German culture pure from the taint of multiculturalism. Next thing you'll tell me he did that. And then he did that. Oh my God, he did that. He's a Nazi. Why are we pretending he's not a Nazi? Why is he pretending he's not a Nazi? He's constantly doing Nazi stuff. His friends who've known him for years, they're not really friends anymore, but they're all like, oh no, he's actually not a Nazi. He just doesn't believe in anything. How is that better? How is that better? Tell me how. You can't. Because he's a fucking Nazi. He's the richest man in the world, and he has complete and total control over what? It's too much stuff. Too much stuff. We're covering the world in his satellites right now. He's trying to build a fucking Terminators. I don't know. I don't care anymore. He's a weird, boring Nazi who has how many kids? How many kids does he have? 10? 15? Who knows? How many of his kids actually want to hang out with him? 0. Goose egg. He uses the one as a human shield every day. He walks around like he's the guy from the Dead Zone, like he's Martin Sheen in the Dead Zone, holding up little X. The second his kids turn 18, they go, thank you for your time. I'm good. That's every one of his kids. Every single one of his kids. There's no picture of Elon Musk with a child of his over 18 because they're all embarrassed. And also, now they have all their cognitive abilities and they go, oh, this dude sucks. That's why Elon Musk spent Christmas tweeting angrily at Laura Loomer and shadow banning her because she pointed out that he and other tech billionaires want to use H-1B visas to import people from overseas to work tech jobs that they can't say no to, that they can be overstretched, and then they can use that to suppress the wages of Americans. He got really mad about that. He got super mad about that. But then when suddenly Nazis started being like, hey, why are you trying to import people who aren't white? And Elon Musk was like, oh no, I'm losing the Nazi vote. The only vote I've ever cared for. Elon Musk started flipping out, which is one of the other reasons he threw the sign. He threw the Heil. He slapped his chest like that to let the Nazis know, hey guys, I'm still a Nazi. Yeah, I might be importing brown people, but I'm doing it because of Nazi stuff, right? Like that's what he's saying over and over and over and over again. That's it. Steve Bannon, the Trump strategist who ran his first campaign and also was there in the first term, who's very close with Donald Trump, who has been trying to form a wedge between Elon Musk and Donald Trump so he can sliver his weird Jabba the Hutt body back in there. Steve Bannon has pointed out, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, all these other tech billionaires, a bunch of them are from South Africa and they're super racist. They're so racist that they get in the way of the fascism. Steve Bannon just wants the fascism. He's like, we could sprinkle some racism on it, but it doesn't need to be the whole thing. That's the point. Oh my God. Even the Nazis were like, yo, dude, he threw that with gusto. Like, that's a real, I've had the same thing that so many other people have had with Elon Musk, which is that thing of you hear him doing something that you don't have any technical expertise in, right? Rockets. Oh, he's going to send us to Mars. He's building rockets. I don't know shit about rockets. Look at him go. Oh, he's building electric cars. I don't know anything about electric cars. Oh, look at him go. He bought Twitter. I don't know anything about Twitter. Look at him go. It's been this, but every time, now we're on video games. Now, finally, the gamers are turning against Elon Musk because Elon Musk has been boosting his video games forever now. Elon Musk pays other people to play video games for him. And then he does that because he wants to be the #1 ranked in the world in Path of Exile and Diablo 4 and other games. It's called boosting. He lets other people log into his account and they play the game. And so they get him all of the big gear, all of the good stuff. And then occasionally Elon Musk will show off all of the things that he earned himself. You know, like diamond, emerald money. So now the gamers are finally mad at him because out of everything in the world that Elon Musk has lied about doing, whether it be founding Tesla or being the techno king of Tesla, remember that? Remember when he called himself the techno king of Tesla, which is based on technocracy? No? You don't remember that? It's all tied into the fact that Elon Musk's grandfather was a huge racist in Canada who moved his family to South Africa because he got terrified of race mixing. Yeah, I have a whole episode. Too Many Tabs has a whole episode about it. I'll put it down in the description. His name's Joshua Norman Albert, I think, something like that. It's in the description. Again, I'm not a journalist or else I'd have the right name there. It's down there. The thumbnail says Elon Musk's racist grandpa. Anyway, Elon Musk's racist grandpa believed in a thing called technocracy, all right? It's a crazy set of beliefs, and Elon Musk clearly also believes in it because Elon Musk keeps calling himself the techno king. I'm serious. Anyway, one of the things that happened is Elon Musk finally was caught cheating at video games because he was live on C-SPAN at the inauguration. He was there. He was live on ketamine, just out there, right? He was up there staring at the ceiling on a Calvin Klein, having the time of his life. Meanwhile, his actual account was currently playing video games. So everyone there finally had the proof. And so now, after all of these years of him pretending, oh, I don't boost my account, now he's like, I've been boosting my account the entire time. And now here we are with Elon Musk throwing up that symbol and him claiming, oh, I'm not a Nazi. No, I'm not a Nazi. I've never been a Nazi. And now here, we're just 2 months away from him being like, I've been a Nazi the whole time. I hope that video was as cathartic for you as it was for me to make, because it's been a long year to live through this week, right? It's only been a week. We're all living in hell. But anyway, I do a lot of different stuff across the internet. You might know me from TikTok. You might have just found me here on YouTube, but I do a podcast called Too Many Tabs, which is here on YouTube, but also on Spotify, on Apple Music, and on other different places. And I have my Patreon, pearlmania500.net, to get access to that if you would like to get more content completely ad-free. It's been a time, and who knows which platforms will allow us to say what, when, where. Just today, Google announced that they're going to change the name of Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America, so the censorship is already upon us. Our new lords have arisen. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like, you comment, you do all those different things, and we have a good time together, and we can keep finding each other, you know, because eventually they're not going to let us do that. So thanks, everybody. Here's some more videos.
Pearlmania, 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 Pearlmania 500.